All right, so the first picture, the rocket. What's the action force? Is it a push or a pull? It's a push. It's being pushed up off the ground. Why do I have the arrow coming back down? Because the rocket has weight. It's affected by the force of gravity. Okay, look at the next picture. Is the action force a push or a pull? It's being pulled. What's pulling it? Gravity is pulling it. Why do I have the up arrow? The parachute is pushing it back up. It's what slows it down so it doesn't fall as fast. Okay, and then the next picture, push or pull? Push. It's pretty apparent that the person is pushing the object. And then the next one, the girl jumps down. What is she doing? She's pushing it, and the other person's flying up. And then the last picture, what did I say you could do? You could say push or pull, because when you first hit the ball, like when you putt, you're pushing it. But then when you continue swinging, it's like you're pulling the ball up into the air. Okay, and then for each of these, we had to put whether it changes the speed, direction, or both. And so for most of them, I figured you could argue that they're all speed and direction. So the second one, though, with the parachute coming down, it's going in the same direction as gravity, right? So technically, the parachute one, it just changes the speed. It does not also change the direction because it's still going downward. But then some people say, well, you might sway back and forth, all right? And then the last one, of course, the golf ball, I would definitely say speed and direction. Okay? All right, next page. Number 1. The forces shown above are pulling. Number 2, the forces shown above are opposite. Number 3, the forces are equal. Number 4, the forces do balance each other. Number 5, the resultant forces 0. And number 6, there is no motion because if you look at the picture first and you see the 2 arrows, when they are equal and opposite, they cancel each other out. These people are stuck. When you arm wrestle, one person pushes in one way, the other person pushes in the other way. So those are opposite forces. And if the forces are the same, you guys get stuck in the middle. Who's ever arm wrestled someone and gotten stuck in the middle? Okay, because you were probably arm wrestling a friend. You were probably arm wrestling someone that had the same strength as you. But if you go and you arm wrestle your little sister and you're stuck in the middle, then that's sad. All right, next page. Number 7. The forces shown above are pulling. Number 8, the forces shown above are opposite. Number 9, the forces are not equal. Number 10, the forces do not balance each other. Number 11, the stronger force is pulling to the left. The weaker force is pulling to the right. So the motion will be to the left. Okay, you look at the arrows. You look at how much force is going each way. That's how you answer those questions. All right, this paper, since you already had time to do this, it says a force can be shown with a vector. A vector is a line with an arrow. It begins with a dot. The dot shows where the force begins. The length of the arrow shows the amount of force, and the arrows show the direction of the force. Each square represents a force of 1 Newton. So this vector shows 5 newtons to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all we have to do is fill in the table for the 1 through 10. So number 1 would be 1, 2, 3, 4 newtons. Which direction? To the right. Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 newtons to which way? Down. Number 3. 1, 2, 3 newtons. Which way? Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You might have said 9. This is going halfway, plus this dot is in this one, so you could say 9, and it's right. Number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could say it goes halfway through this one, so you could say 6.5. Which way? Down. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up. If you wanted to be picky, you could say like 7.1 or 7.2. Okay, number 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which way? Okay, number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left. Number 9. How many? Which way? 3 down. And number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to say 6 because the arrow's in the 6 box. Up. All right, now where you guys have not been yet. Not getting difficult until the next page. All we have to do here is draw each vector. So look. The first one's right here. 7 newtons of force to the right. If I'm going to the right, I'm going to start my picture to the left. And I'm going to draw my dot because that's where the force begins. Okay. So I have to go to the right 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then what do I still need? My arrow. And I just scribble it so that I can see it better. The next one is 5 newtons to the left. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw the arrow. There's my 5 newtons to the left. And now, down here, I have to go 10 newtons up. Since I'm going 10 newtons up, I'm going to start at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 3 newtons down. There's my 3 newtons down. Now it's going to get just a little bit more complicated. Look at the bottom picture. It says the figure to the left shows 2 opposite forces. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going left. So 7 newtons to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 newtons to the right. So what happens when these 2 forces act? What's the result? 2 newtons to the left. Okay? And then there's another one on the next page. Now we have 2 forces acting in the same direction. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 newtons to the right, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 newtons to the right will get us a result of 10 newtons. So what we have to do now is we're going to be filling in this table. But what we have to do is we actually also have to draw the resulting arrows. Okay, the examples, they drew the resultant. Now we have to draw it also. The first one was done for us. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 newtons to the right, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more newtons. So what's the result? 14 newtons. Number 2. Okay, so now you notice that the resultant hasn't been done for us, so we're going to have to do that. So number 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 newtons to the right, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 newtons to the right. So our resulting arrow is going to be how many newtons? It's going to be 21 newtons, and we have to draw it. So start under here, and you have to draw it going all the way, yes, all the way across. Okay, look at number 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 newtons to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 newtons to the right. So if you have 11 newtons pulling to the left and 9 newtons pulling to the right, what's the result going to be? Which way? Left. So that's all you have to draw is the resulting force, which would be the 2 newtons to the left. Okay, number 4, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 newtons up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 newtons down. What's the result? Draw a dot. And you can just put 0 newtons because they cancel each other out. Now, number 5, there's 3 arrows, but 2 of them are going the same way. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, add them together, 6, 7. We have 7 newtons going up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 newtons going down. So what's the result? 2 newtons up. So draw the dot and draw the 2 newtons going up. Last one, number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. So how many newtons? 11. So start up here and go down all 11 newtons. You don't even have to count them again. You're just going down the whole length of the arrow. So you have 11 newtons. So since we did a good job filling in this table, the bottom table is going to be pretty easy. So look at number 1. How many forces were there? There's 2 forces. What's the total amount of force? 14. And what was the direction? Right. What was the resultant force? 14 newtons. And does it move? Yes. Okay, number 2. How many forces? 2. How much force total? 8 plus 13. 21 newtons. Direction? Right. Result? Movement? Yes. When is there going to be no movement? 0 newtons, number 4. Okay, so number 3, How many forces? 2. What's the total amount of force? No, 11 plus 9. 20 newtons. Direction? Left. By how much? 2 newtons. Movement? Yes. Number 4. Number of forces. There's 2 forces. One's going up and one's going down. What's the amount of the newtons total? 12. The direction? None. One's up and one's down. It's not going to go anywhere. What was the result? 0 newtons. Movement? No. Okay, number 5. How many forces? 3. What was the total amount of force? 7 plus 5. 12 newtons. Direction? Up. By how much? 2 newtons. So movement? Yes. Last one, number 6. How many forces? 2. What was the total? 11. Direction? Down. By how much? 11 newtons. Movement? Yes. All right.